Around the end of October, many people enjoy making jack-o'-lanterns. In this video, we will demonstrate the steps involved in carving a pumpkin to create your own jack-o'-lantern. Okay, let's talk about what you'll need. First of all, you'll need pumpkins. We got our pumpkins at a pumpkin patch in beautiful Door County, Wisconsin. This time of year, you can find pumpkins at many grocery stores. I prefer using large round pumpkins for carving. You'll also need some good sharp knives like these. You'll want a pumpkin scoop or a large spoon to get the innards out of the pumpkin. You could use a kit like this one. A lot of places sell pumpkin carving kits. They're actually pretty handy because they have the scoop, they've got the little knives, they've got some other utensils for various things. You're also going to want newspaper or cardboard. In this case, I've laid out some cardboard for our work area. Sometimes I do use newspaper, but the juices from the pumpkin have a tendency to soak through, so I'll use cardboard this time. You're going to want some kind of a garbage can or paper bag or some kind of a bag for all the waste. You may want to save the seeds or even the pulp from the pumpkin for, I don't know, various recipes, and you can always toast the pumpkin seeds, things like that. Today we're just going to throw it all out, though. The emphasis is really on carving the pumpkin. And optionally, you could use some acrylic paints or other embellishments or anything you want to add to the pumpkin. Once you've assembled all your equipment, you may begin carving. The first thing you need to do is cut open the top. This allows you to not only scoop out the insides of the pumpkin, but it also gives you a hole to put the candle or some kind of a light in. Okay, once the top is cut off, now you're ready to get the innards out of the pumpkin. And in addition to cleaning out all the pumpkin guts, you'll also want to scrape off the top of the pumpkin or the lid. Make sure that's all nice and cleaned off, like I'm doing here. Once all the cleaning is complete, you should have a nice hollow pumpkin like this one. Now we're ready to begin the carving of the face or the decoration or whatever you want it to be. You can use a stencil if you want. There are a lot of websites that have free pumpkin carving stencils, or you can draw your own design right on the pumpkin if you want. If you want to trace it, you can use a marker or something and kind of draw it on the pumpkin and trace that out with a knife. I'm just going to cut right into the pumpkin. I'm going to do it freestyle here. I'm not using any stencil or anything like that. If you are using a stencil, one thing you could do is let's say you print it off the internet, what you can do is pin it onto the pumpkin, and then using some kind of a utensil or anything you've got lying around, you can poke holes around the outline of the stencil, and then when you take it off, you'll have something to follow as you use your knife to carve out the holes. So here I'm doing kind of a traditional pumpkin style. You can see I did one of the eyes there. It's sort of a triangular shape. Now I'll cut out the second eye here. And let's watch and fast forward as I finish both eyes and then do the mouth and finish carving my pumpkin. And there it is, my finished jack-o'-lantern. Now all I need to do is add a candle and put it out on my front porch. and hope that the kids don't smash it on Halloween.